Oh. That was a sexy ghost.
Oh, I thought we were getting stabbed.
Oh, I just imagined that I just got a ghost blowjob.
Oh,
Yeah.
with a knife?
Oh. Is that why I'm bleeding?
Because it's still spooky season.
Spooky season, baby.
It's still scary times. So that means we have to talk about scary stuff for the next 3 weeks. So no fun stuff, guys. We only have to talk about scary things.
We only talk about the spooks.
Whoa.
Did I? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Instant Rise podcast.
Welcome back.
I'm your boy Michael, and your.
And I'm your boy Jordan.
Yeah, there we go.
What's going
Solid.
on,
dude? Jordan.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
You wake up in the room.
Okay.
It's like a wore down unknown factory.
Okay.
A little TV turns on and
a
little puppet with rosy cheeks pops up. And he's like,
I don't like puppets with rosy cheeks.
And he's like, Jordan.
Oh.
Hello. I want to play a little game.
Okay.
You're strapped to a chair and you have that little like bear trap thing, reverse bear trap on your face.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
And then you also see some random stranger, some guy.
Uh-huh.
He's like,
is he ugly?
Sure. He doesn't look like he doesn't have much going on for him.
Okay.
You know?
That helps a lot.
He's passed out, just laying on his back on the ground or whatever, right?
Yep.
And
just laying on the floor?
Just laying on the floor.
Okay.
A couple of feet. Actually, I take it back. You're not strapped in.
I was going to say, why the fuck am I strapped in? He's just chilling?
You're just sitting on the chair. You got the little reverse bear trap on your head and some passed out dude in front of you.
Okay.
And the little jigsaw, he's like, inside your body is a deadly toxin.
Fuck. Oh, toxin. Okay.
Toxin that if you don't take the cure, you'll never get erection for the rest of your life.
Ooh.
No more boners.
Okay.
But
okay,
in the inside of that man's stomach is the antidote.
Okay.
You must choose this poor man's life.
It's gonna kill him?
Well, you gotta rip open his stomach. Like you gotta take a knife and like.
Ooh.
Oh, Jigsaw's like, oh yeah, there's a if you look to your left, there's a table with the knife.
Like, how am I supposed to do this? And I just look to the left. There's a bunch of knives. A fucking samurai
there's like
sword.
a cleaver. There's like a little sewing needle.
Just like fucking safety scissors.
Yeah. There's even the one with like a little pattern on it, like a little
zigzag. Ooh.
You must choose. Do you take a poor man's life who has a 9-inch cock?
Oh.
Or do you never get an erection for the rest of your life ever again? Oh, and also the key to your reverse bear trap is on the table too. That's not part of the game.
Yeah, they just put that on for fun.
Yeah, it's kind of my brand.
Like, we just had an extra. Okay, so this is what I do, right?
Okay.
All right. I keep the bear trap on because I'm an alpha male.
Right.
So I keep that on.
He asks you you can take it off after you do your challenge.
And then when I take it off, then it goes off. Like right as I take it off, it was. Okay. I'm like, oh, that was a close one.
He even's like, there's like a little 9-minute timer. Just like no rush.
Yeah, you got time. You got time, bro. And I'm like, okay. So I examine the table very closely, right? I walk. I peruse my options a bit. I've got a lot of choices here on how to just remember this man because obviously I'm going to.
Scattered around the room is a bunch of photos
of his family,
but also his 9-inch cock. Because
I think Jigsaw was just kind of taking pics of those. Those weren't meant to get out.
Well, yeah, there's a shot of like you in the background, like passed out when he captured you. So it's like it's proof that it's Jigsaw.
Yeah. Okay, so so obviously this isn't a moral thing for me. I'm gonna kill this man.
You're gonna kill this man for your erection.
Die.
You're gonna choose your erection over.
Yeah, I mean, never again.
Never again.
So hold on.
Does this happen to you often?
So no, I mean like so it won't kill me. It's gonna kill me. I just can't get hard.
You can't get a boner for the rest of your life.
So I'm gonna take this man's life.
Yeah.
So my dick can get hard.
Yeah.
Okay. That's harsh. Is he gonna wake up? Or is he just gonna be like whatever I do to him, he's just gonna do it?
Would it make it easier if he just never wakes up?
Yes, because it's like I can just be like, he's already dead, and then I take my safety scissors and slowly cutting.
Only if you use the safety scissors. If you use any like quick cutting,
He wakes up.
He wakes up.
Yeah, so I gotta do it slow and he won't wake up.
You gotta do it slow. But
I don't like that.
yeah, you gotta take your sweet time.
Okay, so I would easily walk up to him while he was sleeping.
He's a sleep talker though. So you
he's talking. He's like,
Susie.
Congrats on your promotion, hon. And he's like, I'm so proud of you, my
I miss
son.
you, girl.
Yeah. My 8-year-old son, I'm so proud of you for all you've accomplished.
I can't believe you're pregnant.
Son?
I'm the happiest man in the world.
His 8-year-old son's pregnant? Or his pregnant wife?
His pregnant wife.
He's got a pregnant wife and he's got 2 beautiful children.
Yeah.
So first things first, I got 9 minutes, right?
9 minutes.
I'm tearing down all those photos. I'm tearing them all down. I'm walking around the room and I'm just ripping them off the walls because I can't bear to look at it.
So like, you know, when Jigsaw, like he comes on the TV, but then when the moment the message stops, it switches a live feed to his family making dinner, setting up the dinner table.
Jigsaw, you dirty bastard! You've got it this time, didn't you? So he's taking the extra steps here and making this harder.
Oh, you can either like cut them open, take the antidote, or there's also like a thing just to like.
What's the antidote? Is it just a drink?
Yeah,
like a little potion, like in Shrek 2.
It comes like in a little vial, and you just gotta drink it, and you'll be fine.
And then my dick just immediately just explodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd go over to him and I'd cut that shit out, and I take the.
During the middle of your cutting in the live feed, you hear, "Mommy, when's Dad coming home?"
I can't wait for our loving father to come home. He is so good, as such a good dad.
You also hear, "Oh, I think my water just broke."
Oh no!
Hopefully my husband will come home soon to take me to the hospital.
No. Okay. Yeah, I can still do it.
All right.
Look, it's not even like I care that much about my dick. But I don't know this guy. and like the fact that he's got a huge dick, you know, he's gotten his use. You know what I mean? What if could I like knock on the wall and like request to talk to Jigsaw for a sec?
Sure. Like, what would you like to? So you knock on the door.
I'd be like, "Yo,"
and he's like, "What is it?"
He's like, "What the fuck?
What do you need?"
I'd be like, "Yo, dude, hear me out, Doc." I'd be like, "Yo, is there any way to like switch these things?"
This is a little unorthodox.
like you've managed to cut this man open and put the thing inside him. You managed to fill me with poison.
Yeah, I did that.
Somehow to make my dick not work. How do you even? Did you make this?
I know a guy.
So there's a chance you could switch our dicks and then we could both live.
I guess. I mean, there's usually supposed to be like a lesson that I do to make you appreciate life more.
You're making me appreciate my small dick. Thanks.
Yes.
Jigsaw, you got the wrong guy.
What?
You got the wrong guy for this.
Do you have someone that I can maybe do this on?
No, you're in my game now, bitch. You are in my game now, bitch. Because listen, we cut his dick off. We cut my dick off. It's gonna hurt a lot, actually. Hold on, let me think this through. Oh fuck! Actually, what if we just add his inches to my inches? So like my
this is on the other side. And Jigsaw's like,
the fuck?
Is that possible?
He's like got a big whiteboard. He's like writing all these equations. He's like, what the fuck?
The math.
Yeah. So we just add the inches to my inches so that my dick, it still works, but I've got some extra wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? I got some extra things to deal with here. Jigsaw, hear me out, man. This guy, he's not gonna survive this. He like wakes up. What? Shut the. Yeah, it's like 9 minutes go off. The bear trap goes out. Then he wakes up. He's like, "Wow, where am I? I can't wait to see my kids."
Oh, I got some morning wood.
Yeah, what an asshole. He wakes up hard. Oh, my God.
He sees your dead body, and he's like, bet that guy has this average sized cock.
You were about to say small.
So you explain your case. Jigsaw's thinking, and he's like, I can work with something. I can make him the lesson of like appreciating the small things, and that's when I cut his cock off.
Or why don't we just even it out?
Huh?
You know what I mean? Like we cut enough inches that we both have the same amount to work with. So we even it out. We all walk away winners here.
Yeah, all right. So you hear like the door unlock, and he just walks out.
He walks in just like in his like hoodie.
He like daps you up like, how you doing?
Yeah, he's wearing his skater fit, like in that one movie. Remember when he like wore that like sideways hat and like hoodie and shit? What the fuck was up with that?
That was just.
Did those movies ever freak you out?
Saw. Not like the movies itself, but I also was not a fan of like.
Yeah, we talked about this last
like torture
episode.
stuff. Yeah. It's not like as extreme as the other movies, but
it's weird because like when you associate Saw, you associate it with like, is it associate or associate?
I say associate.
Associate.
Yeah.
Okay, you associate it with like people like just blood and torture porn, but it's not that much.
No, it's actually a pretty good like mystery movie.
Yeah,
too. Like at least the first like.
Yeah, and then it gets so convoluted and stupid. Ugh.
But no, like, cause it's like, I took like a break from Saw after a certain period. I think it's like when the movie's starting to get like a little.
Like with like Detective Hoffman and all that.
Yeah, I like.
Where it was like he was doing it and he was helping Jigsaw, and then like Amanda was helping, and like there's like 16 Jigsaws.
Yeah.
And then the doctor from the first one is doing it. It's like what?
Yeah, I like. That's when I like. All right.
Now
I'm
you're
done with
overdoing
Saw.
it.
Yeah, and then there was like a period later where I'm like, rewatched a couple of them. I'm like, and I was older and stuff. So
yeah.
All right. I can see the.
You appreciate it for what they were trying to do rather than what they ended up.
And it's still like it's a pretty unique movie. Like I can't really think of.
I think for me, like the craziest trap in that movie was in the 3D one where they had like the unbreakable glass and they had those two dudes and like that girl with was low.
Yeah,
dude, that shit was nuts. And like it was for the public to watch, and they couldn't even break the glass to like save them.
And then she's like playing both sides.
Yeah, that shit was so funny. He's like, hey. They had a bro moment, just like, bro, we're not dying for this slut. They're like, what are you talking about, you idiot? And like, dude, that shit was so fucking crazy. And like, then they're just like, they just bro it out. They're like, fuck you. It was like, what, dude?
This actually leads to like the main topic. So that whole like Jigsaw thing, that was just an introduction.
That was just our introduction. Yeah, that was our cold open.
Because we've talked about this actually like on a drive to like when we were doing like a business meeting or whatever.
Okay, a business meeting, aka the Chinese buffet.
I want to like actually like talk about it and like talk about different scenarios on how likely or how fast we would die in different horror movies.
I was even gonna say this too.
Yeah. Because we're not macho men. I'll speak for myself. You can agree or disagree. I do not think I would last long in it. Maybe a couple horror movies I can last long.
Like what?
I want to say like Child's Play, because like.
Okay. Yep. Nope.
Like,
go on. Yep. I definitely agree. Yep.
Yeah, like a doll type thing. Like
just kick the fucker.
Yeah. That's like the common like response now. Like it's crazy how like people used to be like terrified of Chucky,
and now now he's a joke.
Now it's just like everyone's like, yeah, just
kick
it's a fucking doll.
It's a baby.
Kick it.
It's literally a fucking child.
Literally punt it.
Like I was watching some review or something about Seed of Chucky or some shit, and I'm like I was literally just thinking about Chucky the other day at work. We were talking about it and how it's like, dude, he's literally like shorter than my knee, like to my knee. I'm like, dude, really? You're scared of this fucking thing? Like, how fast do you think he can really be?
No, I gotta imagine because of like his tiny little legs,
Uh-huh.
he has like the actual speed,
And
or
like,
at least the walk distance of like an actual kid, like a toddler.
yeah, and like I know they added things to the movie to make it scary, where like he can possess you with like saying that spell, but that spell is so long, and like he keeps getting interrupted by like random bullshit. He's got the attention span of a fucking toddler because he is one.
Yeah. Well, and then like it only works on, or like he does it pretty much only on children because
Yeah.
like realistically, I don't think there's anything stopping them from like getting up. Because he just like holds his hand over like your head and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
so
what's
he's gotta-
stopping me
he's
from
gotta
like
trick you to doing it?
Yeah. Like what's stopping me from just like
Yeah.
uppercutting him? And
Yeah,
it's just like get the fuck.
Yeah, it's like I don't see. I mean, when I was little, I used to be like, he's kind of scary.
Yeah. No, I was the same way. I used to be terrified of him.
And now I'm like, really? Like, it's like a teddy bear coming to life and trying to kill me. It's like the movie Ted. Like, but Chucky's he's smaller than Ted.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, he's a sneaky little fuck. And there's a couple of scenes in those movies where like he slits that guy's
yeah,
Achilles
like
tendons
if he's
and shit.
hiding,
Yeah.
or like you walk into like.
But like, don't let him get the jump on you. Like, then you're good. Like, if he get like, because he can stab you. Like, knives still hurt. But like, how much? Like, does he really even have that much strength to impale? Like, stab?
Yeah, that I don't know. Like, I never understood.
Like,
Like, does he
work?
have the strength?
Does he have grip? Like, he's a doll still. Also, he has a dick,
He does have a dick.
which is bizarre because he's a doll.
Yeah,
So did he make a dick?
I think he.
Like, where does the dick come from? Because that doll doesn't have a dick.
I don't know. You know, that's
But yeah, he has a kid.
like. I think the original intention that was he's a doll, so he did not have a cock.
But he jerks off in a movie.
He does jerk off, but I think that's when they like became like a full on parody. at that
Comedy,
point.
yeah. They became satire of what they were, which is
Exactly.
way better for the series.
So I like to imagine he grew a cock.
yeah, he just and like does his little spell with his hand over his dick, and a dick just grew, and he was like, "Let's go."
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right.
Okay, back to the main thing.
Yeah. I guess we can start with Saw. Like, I don't think I would last long.
Nope, me either.
I feel like dipping my hand in acid for a key, or like jumping into the needle pit and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, in that movie, they fucking threw her in.
Yeah.
She didn't even go involuntarily. He pushed her ass.
So like, I think I would either weasel out, like I would be too afraid to do it, or
Yeah.
I would like pass out from the pain, like going halfway through. Like,
Yeah, and it's like, dude, the thing is, if Jigsaw kidnapped me, bro, I don't even want to live that much. Like, he's like, he sets up this big elaborate thing. I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like, what? What? Excuse me?
He kidnapped like a bunch of people in their 20s, and they
Yeah,
just
it's
like,
like-
they're all like, just kill me, dude.
Yeah, it's like, bro, I'm not gonna do this.
There's a lesson here. You're supposed to appreciate life. I'm like, dude,
I gotta go back to work.
I got-
I can't even afford rent.
bro.
I've got $5 in my bank account right now. Like,
I only got $20, and I gotta use that for my gas.
yeah, like, it's like I got class.
My girlfriend just broke up with me.
Girlfriend broke up with me. Like, just do this.
Just
My
kill me,
bank-
man. Is there a way to like move down the timer?
Like,
And he's
kill
like,
me.
and then reverse psychology. He's like, all right, I'll turn it off. Like,
Like, no.
Jesus, see some help.
Yeah. Oh my god. But yeah, for speaking out of jokes, yeah, I wouldn't make it long in Saw. either.
No,
Especially
shot.
looking at like Saw 1, sawing off your foot. Fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Again, that's another one where it's like I maybe get like 3 good cuts in, and I probably like pass out because I'm like,
Yep. No, and then what do you do after?
yeah,
He
you just
crawls.
bleed out. Or,
He crawls out, and it's like, okay, where am I gonna go? No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna sit there, and I'm probably gonna die slowly, which sucks. Saw 2, all those little goofy. Saw 2 isn't really how, because Saw 2 they're in a big group, then they're supposed to work together.
Uh-huh.
So that one's not really a good example. But there's the one where you have to fill those buckets with enough weight over the other person, and the fat guy's cutting off his fat and putting it, and she cuts her arm off. I don't want to live long enough. and even then, I don't want to live with one arm.
There is that in the one movie where like someone was like pretending he was a Saw survivor or whatever, and like he like wrote a book on like how it made his life better or whatever, and he went to like that Saw survivors meeting, and she's like, yeah, like I lost my fucking arm. Like, how is this making me appreciate life more?
Yeah, and then Dr. Lawrence comes walking with his crutches without a foot.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to live without a fucking body part.
Exactly.
I'm not doing it, Jigsaw. Or like in the same one, the 3D one, where actually lead singer of Linkin Park was in it. He was he was that racist who had his back super glued to the car and had to just rip his back off. Otherwise, him and all of his friends were going to get murdered.
Like didn't someone like had like a thing in their jaw that would like yank it?
Yep. So like I think
someone was like under the car.
So the car drops on his head and then drives off and then rips the hooks of that one guy, his arms or some shit. Like he ripped his body, like his arms and legs off or some shit, which is fucked. Yeah. And then it drove him into like an explosion or something like that.
I think it like drove him into his girlfriend or whatever.
Oh yeah. It drove into his girlfriend and then exploded or something. So like,
so fucking complicated, dude.
That movie was very complicated. Like because we were talking about that one guy who lied about it. He was the one who got put into the thing. He didn't save a single person. Also, his wife died at the end because he in his book said that he had to clip fish or like hooks into his chest and pull himself up.
Yeah, that was like a brutal one too, because she burned alive.
Yeah, and so in his book, that's what he said he did. Yeah. But nowhere in Jigsaw's directions did he say he had to do that. He could have just stood on the hooks and pulled himself up, but he stuck them into his chest and then they ripped and he fell. And it's like, you didn't have to do that. So he didn't save a single person in that movie. And then there was that like one where it was like the chairs were spinning and like he had to stop them and who to save
with his employees.
Yeah. Like dude, imagine you don't even get a fair shot. You're sitting in that chair. You're like, this isn't even my fucking game. And like this guy's deciding who lives.
I'm an intern.
Obviously he's not gonna pick the interns. He doesn't even know them. So like it's like fuck. Now I'm down a coffee, boys.
Damn it.
No, Jigsaw, you cost me with my coffee, boys.
I'm going to be so fucking sleepy on Monday.
This office.
Damn you, Jigsaw.
This office morale is going downhill real fast.
God damn it.
But, so that's
who's gonna answer my calls?
I gotta save my receptionist. Yeah. I gotta save my receptionist, and I gotta save my favorite coffee boy. Like my big. I was like, "You fucking kidding me? I'm your best salesman."
Yeah, I'd be like, "I'll do overtime.
I'll get you your coffee.
I'll come in on Saturday."
It's like
no holiday pay.
Remember that time you called in? Next.
I said I wanted that report on Thursday.
Oh my god! So Saw, cross that off the list. We're not doing. We can't.
No way.
No fucking way.
Child's Play. Yeah, yes, we can survive that. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nope.
No fucking way.
Nope. I can't stay awake.
No, we'd
I'm
all
so
fall asleep,
fucking tired.
we'd be so fucked. And unless I don't think I'm a dream warrior. I'm not.
God, forgot about that bullshit. The Dream Warriors. That was so garbage.
Yeah, I think I'd die the first night.
Yep, I'd fall asleep. I'd be like, let's try to stay awake. And I'd be like out immediately.
Yes.
And then like as soon as Freddy shows up in my dream, I'd be like, oh, fuck. Like you're not waking up. Like,
yeah, no. How do you think you would die?
You don't control that, do you?
No, but usually it's like something.
So I'm banging this babe, right? And then she turns around and she's Freddy, and then he cuts my throat.
You just raw dogging some chick.
Yeah.
And then
he's like, hello.
Welcome to my world, bitch. And it just slices your throat.
Yeah, that's
does Freddy at least let you finish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of welcome to my world, he spins around and is like, was it good for you? And then
he's like, this cheeky little one-liner.
Cheeky little one-liner.
Yeah.
I think my death would
Was
be
it good for you?
So I just finished jerking off, right? I just finished jerking off, and I come, so I'm like, oh man, I'm tired, so I fall asleep, right? So
Oh, you're prefacing what you were doing before you.
yeah,
were sleeping.
yeah. Well, this isn't even the dream.
Yeah.
It's like my dream's like completely like, yeah, I get hit by a car or something. I just want to. So I fall asleep because like, isn't like something like relative to the person or like their actions? Usually like,
Yeah.
because like the one chick who wanted to be like an actress or
Sure,
whatever,
yeah,
and like
yeah.
he like kills it, like shows her head in a TV. I think.
Yeah.
But so my dream or my nightmare would be like me jerking off again, but this time
In the dream,
yeah. But
you just like they find your body just full of cum. You're having a wet dream.
I'm just sitting up where it's just like
Fucking find your body. That is so fucked up.
yeah, I don't know, some jerk off nightmare.
So I'm jerking off, right?
Yeah, the nightmare is I jerk off and then he just comes from behind and just slashes my throat as well.
We're both just gonna throw this guy while we're fucking.
Like we found white rice. They're just dead in their rooms.
Their dicks were cut off.
Covered in cum. Like I don't even know how that's possible.
I can't recall. It's weird. I think in every death in Nightmare on Elm Street, they were like sleeping alone.
I think there's a couple where someone died in the same room.
I can't recall that.
Cause Nightmare on Elm Street 2, the main dude goes into the other guy's room. He's like, dude, I need to sleep in your room or whatever. And like, doesn't he die? Like the friend die like right in front of him?
Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say because like, and in Freddy versus Jason as well, she walks out of the bathroom and like the bed just folds.
Oh
and
yeah,
kills the boyfriend. Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah.
Just imagine like you're sleeping next to your girlfriend and then she just wakes up, looks at you, your throat's just cut. Oh my god, that'd be scarring.
Yeah. No way.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Cross that off. We are not doing that shit.
What, you got a movie?
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
I'm saying no for myself personally.
Like you're not surviving?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. I am not final survivor material.
I guess it depends on the I guess I would die. I was like thinking like I just get the fuck out of there and like leave. But I'm gonna assume like all the tires are slashed or something.
That is true as well. There's always some kind of situation where it's like Jason's got the upper hand on your ass. Plus,
right.
And he's like supernatural and he's like everywhere always.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I would like win in a fight against him or anything.
No, you won't. Nobody will. That's
it's
the
just
thing. People have tried that shit in the movies and you can't beat it.
Yeah, dude. One of my favorite all-time scenes is the one dude who like fights Jason on top of the rooftop, and like he's like boxing him and stuff, and he's just like laying into Jason, and then like the dude gets exhausted. And he's like, "All right, give me your best shot," and Jason just fucking right hooks him. One hit knocks his head off, and his head goes flying and into the dumpster.
That is such a goofy scene.
One of my favorite all-time kills.
I love it.
It's just so drawn out with the fight.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Come on." It's just instant.
So funny.
I think
which one was that?
That's when he goes to like, I think it's like Jason goes to New York or
Jason goes to
Manhattan. Yeah, it's that one. So I think
that's right. Yeah. I remember that. I was imagining something else, but yeah, that's right.
That's one of my
that was the
all-time favorite
goofiest movie.
That's how I would want to get killed by Jason.
You'd want to put up a fight a little bit?
Yeah.
Gain his respect a little bit?
Yeah, but also at the same time, I would want my death to be like painless as possible. Like,
and that's pretty painless.
Yeah, just literally, he got his head knocked off. Like, you're gone.
I always thought for me in like a situation like a Cabin in the Woods type movie where it's like people are obviously being murdered in like a cabin or whatever, I always thought I'd be the guy who's like shit faced, and then I'd be like, I gotta go take a piss.
Oh, you'd be that guy?
Yeah, I'd be the comic relief guy, and then I'd go out there to take a piss, and then I get a machete in the back, and then I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like I'm just sitting there, I'm like peeing, I'm like, la, 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 la. And then I see him like, hey, the fuck are you? and then I get got. I'm like the first guy to die.
Okay. No, that's fair. Yeah, I would.
And then you'd be like, let's go, bitch.
Well, yeah, like I'd be like the guy who thinks he can do it, but like obviously just like insta kill, like just like.
I know. It's like with Jason, he's gotcha. You can't. It's not like a Scream situation where it's just a person in a costume.
Mm-hmm.
Jason is an entity.
Yeah, like you said, the Jason character is like supernatural at this point. Where it's like he's unstoppable. Same thing with like Michael Myers
and Freddy as well. Freddy, you can't beat him.
We can go to Scream.
Yeah, want to do Scream?
Yeah. Oh, real quick, because I just forgot to say, I have a little cold, so if I sound like a nasally bastard who also like sniffles and stuff, I'm sick.
Honestly, I feel like my voice is a little gone too. I think we both sound a little fucked up this episode. I don't know what it is, but hey, it's fine. We got to mention.
It's all this spooky stuff, man.
It's 30 minutes of mentioning it.
It's yeah, I know.
People will be like, "Oh, I thought they sounded weird. I'm glad they said something."
You know, that was really eating at my mind. So, yeah, Scream. I think. Okay. Yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm like. It depends if I know there's a killer out.
Sure.
Because, like, if I don't know and it's, like, me walking home alone or something like that, and I don't know that there's a killer out, I'll probably get, like, stealth killed or, like, surprise killed. But if I'm, like, midway through the movie and, like, we know that there's a killer out there, fuck no, I'm not going anywhere alone. I'll be like, yo, Jordan, like, let's grab the guys, and we all walk as a pack, you know?
Yeah.
I like...
The thing is about Scream is that it's always a knife, and knives scare the fuck out of me. Getting stabbed or something is terrifying. So in a Scream situation, I think I would die because I'd be the killer. And
you would be the killer.
I would be the killer. At the end, I'd be like, surprise, Michael. Then you'd be like, what? And I'd be like, wait, why? I was like, I like the movie.
I just want to be the killer.
And that's the thing, that the killer never survives.
The
hero always takes out the killers. So
okay.
I just had the personality in the Scream franchise that I'd be the killer.
You'd be like the
unsuspected one. I'd be like the Matthew Lillard.
Okay.
Or like or the Mickey or the Stu. So
okay.
Not Billy. I wouldn't be the creepy boyfriend. I'd be like the funny guy that you hang out with.
Yeah, I can be
You'd be Randy.
Randy?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that.
You'd be prepared.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, sorry, that's my dog, everyone.
That was Scream just entered the We're Gonna Die.
Yeah. So I think you'd probably be Randy. You'd be like the guy who was like prepared.
Okay, yeah.
I want to go into that, but I don't want to list people that they don't know.
Oh, yeah.
So, Scream, I die.
All right, fair. Yeah, I don't know. Like, not like comparing to myself to like a movie character. Like, again, I guess it just really depends. Because if I know that there's a killer out there, and like I'm somewhat in the or like the target pool, I feel like I'd be very paranoid.
Yeah, you'd be paranoid. You'd be like Randy. He was paranoid. He's like, this is a horror movie situation that we're in.
Yeah.
But still goes to a party.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta hang out with my buds. Let's do like
It? Yeah.
Okay. Am I a kid? Am I a kid or am I an adult?
Let's say.
Because adult, we're gonna survive. Because
Let's say we're the kids and the adults. You know what I mean? Like, like we grow. We start as kids, but we survive as kids.
Okay.
But we die as adults.
All right.
Or do we die as kids? Would you die? Because miraculously, none of the kids died.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck.
Yeah, I feel like
The power of friendship.
I feel like as a kid, because as a kid I was terrified of a lot of things.
Yes.
And I feel like he would just eat me alive because like he would know like he would have so much to work with.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, this
Like,
he's got a laundry list.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking pussy, dude.
He's a puss." Say croutons? You're scared of croutons? Instead you get a salad, it's just all of him.
Why is it so crumbly and crunchy?
I don't want my salad to be crunchy.
Shredded carrots. Shredded carrots. Why is it so thin?
That's not the shape of a carrot.
And he just holds out a carrot. I'm like, oh, thank God, it's just a carrot. But then in his other hand, a little peeler. I'm like, no! Stop.
Why? It's so unnatural.
I'm just like foaming from the mouth, just so scared. So yeah, if like I feel like I would die as a kid, but if I somehow survived, like if I had my little Goonie squad come save me,
yeah,
in the nick of time, then as an adult, because now in my like adult age,
sure,
like I feel like
you can take them.
I feel like I'm a more rationalized person and
yeah.
stuff with like fear and things.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I can take him.
I feel like you'd have to be a special kind of like stupid to die as an adult from him.
As an adult,
Like it's that's actually not true.
the only thing, because like I'm thinking of like the movies and
Sure.
stuff. Like the only thing I can imagine myself dying from is like somehow like collateral damage or something like that. Like
Yeah.
like getting a claw to the stomach or whatever. Yeah,
like Eddie.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that's the only way I would probably die. Not like with like doubling back from mental or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like something like a giant spider monster would have
Yeah.
to kill me.
yeah, I get that. It wouldn't be. Yeah, but it's just crazy how like I don't know, because he gets powerful with fear, correct? So if you're afraid of him,
Yeah.
then he's strong.
Yeah, because well, like
Because it's bizarre that he could body two adults, but he couldn't get them as kids.
yeah.
Because he clapped Stan and Eddie as adults, but he couldn't clap
He
them.
did get a couple kids, but they were like off, like side characters that you don't
That
even
is that
see
is
in the
true.
movie.
He did get that one kid who looked like fucking Waluigi.
What about you? You think you would die as a kid, survive as an adult, die as an adult?
I don't know, because I think the biggest things I'm afraid of are heights and the dark, and I'm trying to think of how he could get me there.
He just like turns into a cliff. He's like,
Or like, because he can't alter what you like.
right.
You can't alter your surroundings. It's just
Yeah.
like a thing. Like in the movie, it was like the headless guy or whatever, and then like the infected
leper
zombie thing, the
dude.
leper. That's what I was looking for. The clown, that painting. He like
Yeah.
takes the shape of something that scares you, but like the only thing he could shape into for me would be like the Grudge Girl or something, like a different IP that we don't have the rights to. So like,
That's how you stop him. Like, you don't have the rights to this.
you don't have the rights. Cease and desist, bitch.
Yeah. That's his weakness. Copyright.
So like, it's like, no, you can't scare him. You can't get me. So I think I could survive him. I wouldn't. Yeah, he's a little pussy. I could kick his ass. And then, so yeah, I think I'd survive it.
Yeah?
I would survive it for sure.
Okay, that's nice. Okay. What about Sinister? Like supernatural?
Oh my god, yo.
Cause like,
That's still one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
oh yeah, no, it's still.
I'm definitely okay. Actually, I wouldn't even unlock the curse, because if I find a box of old tapes, I'm not playing that shit.
Well, it's not the tapes. It's the moment you move into the house, the last victim's house. That's when you're cursed.
But
So it's like the way to survive it is you just gotta make sure you do house checks. Like, hey, did anyone die of like mysterious suicide? Like,
Yeah, I guess, or just move.
well, no, they tried moving. Well, that was the trend.
Fuck.
So like,
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
I'll explain the curse to you.
Shit.
So a family
What
moves
was
in.
that fucker's name?
Bagul. or
Bagul.
something,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So a family moves into the house. They find some type of recording of the past person's house.
Those videos are fucked up.
And it's very fucked up. They get spooked enough where they move, where they move into a house, and then that becomes the new house. Then they die. Then it
And
rinses
then
and
it
repeats,
goes.
where like someone moves into that house, gets spooks, moves out. That becomes the new house.
Dude.
So it's just like
The design for Bagul is fucked. It is so scary.
it's well made.
Yeah, it really is. Did you know that the stunt actors for that pool scene almost drowned?
Really?
Yeah, they almost drowned,
Shit.
and the stunt coordinator was fired because they almost drowned trying to get the shots.
That's spooky though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, like
So there's really no way to live
again, it's just
because
like
the dad dies at the end. Or the family dies at the
everyone
end.
dies, and then the
Yeah.
little girl becomes one of the little ghost children.
Yeah, they all die. So I don't think there's a way to survive that. So I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, like I said, it's like you just gotta make sure you check the house history before you
Yeah.
move in. Like
And
if
there's
you
no
have
movie. He's like, honey, I found this place on Zillow.
four
Ooh,
people died, a
suicides.
full family died
No.
in one night.
We're
Like,
gonna move to it. Let's check a different neighborhood.
but it's a 2-car garage, honey.
Honey, it's 1,400 square foot. Is that a lot?
I don't. I'm not a house owner.
I don't know if that's a lot.
A dishwasher. Honey. There's a dishwasher.
There's an island in the kitchen. I love islands.
I fucking
Dude.
love islands, dude.
Ugh. I die.
Yeah, I die.
Yep.
Yeah, if I don't do my house,
Yep.
my house check, there's literally no way you can survive that.
Can't survive it.
What about like
The Grudge?
I die.
Yeah, I die. You can't survive.
I die.
Because once you get the curse, the only person who was safe in that movie was that one kid who went to the mental institution, and then they got him in there.
Yeah. I die.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
die.
way. And that would be such a fucking terrifying way to go too.
It would be. We talked about this last episode. That is the scariest shit in the world. Just like, even if it was like she was just sitting there on that couch right there, just staring at us, I'd be like, okay, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
I'm
Like
fucking
I
dead.
accept my fate.
She's
I
fucking
actually
so scary. And you just see the hair wrap around your face. You're like, oh shit. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Dude, so many times like when I was taking a shower or something like that, I would like look up or like
Yep, because see like the
me.
hair
Yeah.
in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
fuck
just
that. Here's another callback to last episode for you. Jeepers Creepers.
Jeepers Creepers.
Because you can survive. You can survive it. You can take that thing down.
Yeah.
You need a harpoon gun, but you can take it down. Or you can negotiate with it, apparently. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
She negotiated with him?
I think I would survive.
Really?
Yeah.
That thing's fucking strong, though. That ripped the top of that car off like a fucking...
Never mind. I was like, I just hide in the bus, but the bus got like ripped open.
The bus, yeah, he drove them all out of that bus.
Yeah.
That
Dude.
movie was like one of the first movies I saw that faked you out with a main character.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That one guy being like the main character and then dying. Like I was like, what? I thought he was the main guy. I'd die.
I'd probably die, unless like similar to like Sinister situation where like I see an apparition of a ghost telling me to go the other direction. Because you remember that in the second movie, they're on a bus.
Yes.
They're on the bus and riding down the
And then
road,
he's like,
and then
"Go
one
back."
cheerleader chick or whatever, she's like the main dude from the last one. He's
yeah.
like, run
He's
away.
like, go, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
If I was like on a road trip with a couple of my friends or something like that, and I saw that, I'd be like, first of all, I would ask if anyone else saw that,
Okay.
and like either way.
So if you see that, what are you doing? What are you doing in that situation when you see that vision? You're like,
I'd be like,
fuck.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, I would try like, I would tell everyone who's in the car with me.
Sure, but you think they'd believe you?
If I was the only one who saw that and no one else.
Yeah. Like if you say like, I just saw this dude that still wants to go back. It's like there's nobody fucking there.
Uh,
I think I'd believe you. I'd be like, yeah, let's.
even
I've seen enough movies.
like,
Let's turn this shit on.
even if they didn't believe me, I would like pull like the friendship card. Like, guys, like
you
just gotta trust me. Like,
yeah,
you can think I'm crazy. That's fine, but just get me the fuck out of here. Like,
yeah.
do not go down this road. Like, I would just like, I would go crazy in the car just trying to like convince them to turn around.
Are you tucking and rolling if they don't stop?
I would be like, drop me off.
Yeah.
Get me out of here. Or like,
But
get me out of this
that
car.
makes you pretty vulnerable, Mike. On foot,
I get picked up.
he'd snatch you up, dude. Or he'd hit you with one of those throwing stars with the belly button. You'd
would-
be hitting the like, fuck.
He would make. I feel like I have a pretty cool belly button.
Actually, no. That's another good question. What do you think What do you think they'd make? You'd make a part of you of? Like, what part of you do you think you'd make a little weapon out of or collect? What would he take from you?
Looking at my body, I feel like I have pretty good calves.
I think he would take your calf with the tattoo because that
Oh yeah,
shows
like
you.
yeah, and then like
Yeah.
it's a symbol of like
Yeah,
that was mine.
that was Mike.
Yeah.
Like that brown skin with that
When,
Saints Row
when
tattoo.
I get kidnapped or when I disappear and then like you
Yep.
guys ultimately go looking for me,
Yep, we find that little piece of you.
you find that little Saints de Fleur. and
Yeah.
you're like, well,
we should have trusted him.
we should have turned back. That's on
Should have
us.
left him. Damn, that's unfortunate for him.
You know what? After talking about it, I don't think I would survive because I'm definitely not outrunning him unless I just happen to run into the right old man.
You run into fucking what is that actor's name?
I forgot.
Yeah, I don't remember.
All I just know is he screams Billy lot. Billy!
And then he's at the end all old with a fucking just waiting for him to come back alive so you can shoot him again. That's badass.
Do you think you could do that for the rest of your life if you know like this entity of evil
Kills your son,
yeah and just like
and now you just devote your life to making sure it never takes
Every
anybody else
day.
away. That's a soldier move.
you would think you would report it or like call the military
Or like dissect it or something. Like
Yeah.
while it's sleeping, just cut
just
it
like,
apart.
I'm just like, dude, don't believe me.
Like he's
send
just
a-
like he's waiting there. What was it? 23 years.
yeah, like
He's just waiting. And he's like, any day now.
Like,
it's like, bro,
send a squad car or something just to like
take an axe and cut it apart.
yeah, get like put it in like a little grinder or something.
Cut
like
the
that.
wings off. Like I think he did cut the wings off. They were hung up separately, I believe.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
like just do that the rest. Why? I guess it's more of like a this is my vengeance. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm making sure I'm putting you down.
But still, I would like
You're devoting your whole. That's the whole thing.
no,
now.
yeah, I would.
And then when you die, like your kid's stuck with him, and he's like, "Dad, I'm not into this whole thing."
Son, don't die. I have a family tradition.
Yeah,
for you.
it's like,
where you taking me, Pa?
yeah, it's like his kid's like, "Dad, I want to be an actor, Dad. I want to be a dentist.
Dad, I
don't want to sit here and watch this fucking bat creature."
while you were in the
Killed my
barn.
brother.
While you were in the barn all day, I've been starting to be a cook. Like,
I've been learning the arts.
I'm a sous chef down at Hell's Kitchen.
I can't do this shit, Dad. Like this is weird, right?
I gotta make a risotto at 9.
But,
Yeah,
Jeepers Creepers
Jeepers Creepers fucked.
fucked, yeah.
Fucked.
Like, even if you think you can like drive away from him, he's just gonna rip the top of your car off, grab your head, like that
Exactly.
cop or whatever. Like he reached in there and grabbed his head. You can't win unless you like skip town because you can't leave that city or some shit.
Yeah. Unless you know you're a main character.
So we need to jump into another genre. We didn't touch zombies.
Oh,
So like we didn't touch zombies at all.
we can talk about zombies. Was there a particular zombie movie you want to talk about?
I guess it does vary because zombies are kind of different in different movies. Let's start with slow zombies.
Okay.
Because I think we both agree fast zombies, no.
No, fast zombies.
Fast zombies, not
I
a chance.
am not
Not a chance.
a fast.
But slow zombies?
Slow zombies. I feel like. I don't think I would die to a zombie. I feel like I would die either of starvation or like a bandit or something.
Sure.
I feel like I'm.
Because with zombies comes that whole subgenre of insane people trying to kill you and take your
Right.
things. So that is another thing that I would more likely be distracted by another person that a zombie could get the jump on me.
Yeah.
But in that also being said, I'm not really much of a leader. So like I'm like kind of on my own type of thing.
Would you be a loner type?
I'd probably join a group.
Okay.
And like I would not call the shots. I would be just one of the.
Would you? So would you be? You're probably not a loner because you just said not a loner. Would you join like a small group, big group, or like a community size group?
Community.
You would like try to find like a haven area.
Yep, and I'd be a little gatherer. I'd go pick berries with the women and
like a little scavenger.
Yeah, like, all right, ladies, let's go pick some berries. And I got my little basket. But like my girlfriend would definitely be like, she'd be like, I'm going on a supply run.
Yeah.
She like gets on her Harley. She's like, all right, I'll be back. I'm like, all right, babe, we go pick some berries.
Yeah, I'm going to a knitting club. We're gonna knit some more sweaters for the winter.
Denise is gonna show me how to knit a sweater. Yeah. She's like, you're a pussy.
Yeah. I guess if I can find myself a community, obviously I'd be pretty fine. Like, I feel like.
What do you bring to the community? That's the thing. You got to bring something, otherwise they'll kick your ass out.
Like,
what skill do you have? Bartending?
Yeah, dude, I'll make you drinks.
You and I just walk up to like, these guys are famous, let them in. We're just like, we'll do live podcasts for you.
Yeah, we'll do live shows for you guys.
Shows. Yeah, we'll do live shows.
We're your entertainment for the...
Yeah, that's what we bring. We bring entertainment. So I think we'd be settled in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, zombie apocalypse, we'd survive. We'd survive.
We just become like jokes. Like they throw empty cans at us. Like, tell us a joke, funny boys.
Do a little monkey dance.
So I was jerking off the other day. And they're like,
yeah, tell us a funny little life story you got. So I was having sex with my girlfriend, and then
my pee-pee is small.
Tell us how small your dick is, little dick podcaster boy. Yeah, so we'd survive.
Yeah,
zombie apocalypse, we'd survive. Now let's go wrong turn, like cannibals.
Oh, fuck that.
So like we're on a road trip and we're like surrounded by or like Hills of Eyes, a wrong turn type of thing. Where like there's a fucking inbred family. I think it's kind of weird because to compare like Hills of Eyes to Wrong Turn, they're all so smart. Like they're such good hunters.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even stand a fucking chance.
Yeah, I was just like thinking like in a situation of like if I got into a fight. But yeah, I don't think I could handle that. No, yeah, they'd kill me easily. I'd die instantly. The only thing I can maybe think of is like a group fight, like a 5v1. But
that you're jumping them?
Yeah.
Oh.
But even then, there might be some casualties, and I might be that casualty.
Yeah, I can't fight for shit, so I'm dead.
Yeah, I'd probably be dead too. I'd probably try to run.
Yeah, me too.
Just
easily.
because I'm so creeped out.
Yeah, I'd be like, ugh, the fuck? But like, as the movies get on, they get like smarter and smarter, and it's like more and more impossible to like get out of it.
Yeah.
It's just a bitch, man. I would not make it. Final Destination. That's another one of those oddball ones where it's like almost impossible.
Yeah, well, I guess
because as of right now, every single character who's been in that franchise has died. Nobody's survived. If anybody survives the movie, they are dead in the next movie. Like they are shown dead as in the next movie.
Shit. I guess we're fucked on.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too.
Fuck.
Because death eventually comes around, bitch. You can't outrun it.
Fuck.
Isn't that crazy? Because like in the first movie, Alex and Clear survive.
Yeah,
and then Clear's in the hospital, and Alex got killed by a brick or something, and then Clear gets blown up in the hospital, and then the people who survived too, that cop and that girl, were seen in a news clipping in 3. They died. I can't remember how they died. They both died, and then nobody survived 3 because they all died in the train at the end, or the subway, and then 4, the they all died at the end too because they're sitting at the diner, and then there was like the bus that hits the restaurant, and they all die. And then 5, the 2 who survived, get on a plane crash, and it oops around, and they died on the plane crash from the first movie.
Yeah, shit, dude.
So they're all dead. They all die. You can't survive it. So
That's fucked.
cross that one off. We are not surviving.
Could you imagine how shitty that must be if you're the guy with the vision?
Yeah, you're like, guys, I know this. Like, it's back to the guys.
Here he goes again.
First he's seeing Justin Long, now this.
When am I gonna die from?
We missed a very basic one, I think.
What?
Halloween.
I kind of mentioned it.
You kind of mentioned it. How is Paranormal Entity?
Yeah.
I'm not surviving.
No.
Nah, he grabs a hold of me. I'm done.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of like. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I don't think I would survive.
Nope.
Just because like the fact that the dude's like immortal.
Here's one. 13 Ghosts.
Ooh. I feel like we could survive that.
I feel like we could too. The Babysitter survived that movie.
Yeah.
So I think we could.
I feel like if we play it smart, it's tough.
Uh-huh.
And we could like see.
And we'd put on the glasses and we'd see all the ghosts, and then we'd be like, all right, time to leave. And then we'd leave.
Yeah.
And then the movie would be over.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hang around. I don't have a kid, so my kid wouldn't scooter around the basement and get lost.
Yeah. First of all, I'd be asking questions the moment we walk in. Why is everything so transparent?
Yep.
What's all these weird carvings?
I'd be like, let me get in that room with that naked girl.
Yeah. I give you. I don't think you would have privacy. The moment you walk out, I don't know what you did in there, but the moment you walk out, it'd be like, is there a ghost? And you'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out.
Yeah, then we leave. Yeah, so 13 Ghosts, we'd easily survive. That one's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah. Paranormal Activity.
Everybody dies in those too.
Yeah, technically.
But not to the last 4 seconds of the movie.
I can't remember. Is it like a situation where like it's tied to the house, or is it like follows them?
It's tied to the house.
Because I feel like the moment that we're like, yo, I think there's a ghost in here.
But like, it's weird because it would possess people. Like the girl in the first movie, it possessed her, and then she killed the boyfriend. And then she was in the second one as well. That same girl was the sister of the family of this new house. And she came in and killed all of them. And then in 3, the dad gets possessed or something. I can't remember. I think it was 3. And he like kills his daughters and shit, which was real fucked up. Or no, he didn't. Or did he kill himself?
It's been a minute since
I don't know.
watched this.
I remember like the daughters like seeing all those old people or whatever. That was weird.
I'm just like trying to think like
a ghost situation.
Yeah.
Or like one of those ghost like possession movies.
Yeah. Cause
I think I'm too weak-minded. I would be possessed.
You would be a possessed person?
Yeah. They get a hold of me too fast, too easy. You'd be like, this dude's got like no antivirus on his brain. I got his ass.
Dude left the door locked.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be possessed. I think I would just die from like
me being possessed.
A possessed person like killing me. Like you're standing over me and I'm sleeping and I'm like, Jordan, and then
I gotta plunge a knife into your chest, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I like snap out of it for a second. I'm sorry.
I'm like bleeding. I'm like, why do you sound like this, man? Why?
I'm sorry.
At least I'm like bleeding. At least let my death be cool. You don't have to make weird voices.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm coughing up blood. So lame. I just died.
That's another thing is like I wouldn't want like for all these examples we've made our deaths a lot cooler than they probably would be.
Yeah, we'd be like little weenie deaths.
Little weenie deaths, yeah, like fucking little weenie deaths. We die off screen.
Oh, no.
So they find our body later.
I'd be the guy who sees the door open from afar. I walk through the door and the door shuts, and that's my death. That's my death. I'd be that guy.
Like, wait, what?
That door mysteriously opened.
I would.
It's pitch black on the other side.
I hate those deaths.
Hello. Better check it out. Geek.
That's the white part of you, Mike.
That's the white half.
I'm sure I had another one that was another like very easy one that we. Oh, The Ring.
Oh. Did we watch the movie?
I thought that the mom somehow survived it. She like broke the curse or something, didn't she?
She thought. Well, the first one she thought she did it, but then like the twist was like she actually didn't. And then I think Ring 2.
It was the same family. It was the same mom.
Yeah.
And son in the second one, which I didn't realize.
I can't remember how the second one goes. Ooh. I'm gonna have to rewatch my Ring. Ugh. I'm gonna have to rewatch Ring.
Yeah, no, that's a sentence you never want to say.
Oh, and then the newest one, Rings or whatever.
Dude, that movie was such garbage.
I haven't even seen that one.
So stinky.
So stinky.
So yeah, I'd probably die. Well, actually, if there's a fucking there's a videotape. If you watch it, you die.
I'd be
not
like,
touching
fuck,
that shit.
get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm not touching that
Get
shit.
the fuck out of here.
I'm not touching it.
Hey, Jordan, you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. You die.
You die.
I don't believe you.
So dumb. Such a dumb concept.
Yeah. I think
We'd survive.
Yeah, if someone came up to me and like, there's this movie out there. Not that very long. A couple seconds of your life. You die in 7 days. You win.
I'd be like, go on.
That was nice. I'd be like, just get the fuck out of my face, man. Just get out of here. Go kill yourself on your own.
There's a part of me that's like, I'd probably watch. Like, I'd save it for like if I was ever suicidal. I'd just keep it in like a little safe, and I'd be
keep
like,
it as a murder weapon. You know someone you don't like,
send it to them. That's what they did in the new one. They emailed it.
Oh yeah,
they mass emailed it, and like the whole plane, it like hacked on the plane.
Send this to 7 people.
God damn.
Try to. Oh, could you imagine if you were the guy who actually started like the real life
copy pasta
message chain, but it actually does kill you?
That's fucked.
That's fucked.
But it's just like mass genocide. Like you're just sending it to a bunch of people, and you can't. It doesn't save you.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Trying to think if we missed any. I know we missed like Texas Chainsaw, but that's kind of like in the same vein as the others.
Yeah, I feel like we hit all the genres.
Yeah, we didn't hit Alien.
Oh, we try to fuck it.
Yeah,
but then that would kill us because we're like, we see an alien, you're like
just stretch. No. I'm like unzipping my pants around my ankles.
Yeah, I'm like, you, me, yeah, and then the next scene it just hard cuts to me getting impaled. I'm like, ah.
You're like, hey, pretty lady. It lifts you up, or swinging you around. Damn, baby. You're still alive.
You see me, like you walk into a room and you see me on the ground with like a face sucker, and I'm like, but you see me hold up a thumbs up.
There's another one on your cock. Hold your thumb up.
But then later in the scene, like when I'm getting the chest burst, I'm like, I didn't know I'm the one. Like, nobody told me. And then not worth. Wear a condom.
Would you consider Terminator a horror movie?
No, there was like that because like Alien is considered a sci-fi horror.
Sure,
but I would say maybe the closest thing, Terminator 1 would maybe be considered.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 was definitely action.
No, yeah, like later installments definitely like action. But the first one maybe.
I could see that. I wouldn't survive.
I want to survive. Fucking Arnold.
Predator? Wouldn't survive.
No way, dude.
Not a chance.
Not until I get oiled up abs will I even have a chance. And even then, only one survives. So I would have to be the most ripped.
Yeah, I'd be dead.
That being said, what a life to live.
Absolutely.
Oiled up and
ripped,
glistening and
glistening.
I'd be that one guy who, what was his name?
Oh,
he's the guy who,
I want to say it's Billy, but I don't know if that's right.
yeah, where he like,
Yeah,
because I'm like, I could take him, guys. Like,
you're always that character. Type.
Well,
go on, I'll catch up with you.
Well, you gotta imagine this is a universe where I'm like, I'm fucking jacked, I'm chiseled, I feel great, and so I'm like, so this is the most confident I am.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I got this, and then I just die off screen.
Yeah. No, yeah, I could see that. That's funny. You're always the guy who could take them.
Yeah.
And I'm always the guy who gets killed, like, with my pants down. Yeah, I'm taking a piss and Predator fucking snaps my neck. I'm always just pissing.
You're gonna be the Shane Black of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be a Dutch. I really would, but I just don't think I don't have the voice for it.
It's okay.
But
you know what you do have a voice for?
What voice do I have?
To outro this episode, because we are at the end.
Thanks for listening to another spooky season episode.
Ooh.
We'll be back with some more spooky season
Part
episodes.
3 next week, everybody.
Yeah, take it easy, guys. Thanks for listening.
Everybody for listening, and make sure you hit that follow button on Spotify and audio platforms and shit like that. Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel, and go check out the YouTube channel to see our beautiful faces. We have a video.
Hell yeah,
now,
dude!
So.
You want to see if we can survive horror movies by judging our bodies? Take a good look. I don't have abs.
Take a good picture.
I don't have abs. Not yet.
Stay tuned for Mike's abs. Goodbye, everybody.
Next episode.
Goodbye, everybody. Fucking hell.